it comes to validation and everything else, and this whole, wanting validation from, either someone you're physically attracted to or a parasocial type of relationship that we have nowadays, stems from the thing that it's highly promoted to you know outsource your power, your personal power. It's just like it is with anything else, like even religion, for example. Honestly, you don't have to have religion to be a good person. Morality comes from within. It's just, it comes from empathy. But most people, like I said, say you have to because it's the same thing with everything else. Because our culture teaches us to be addicted to something else, to use something else, whether it's meds, whether it's energy drinks, whether it's religion, whether it's a fake relationship from a OF model or a Twitch stream. We outsource our personal power that we have because culture tells us that we're nothing until we're hooked on something. And rather than get out of that and then look inside. If people just went to the gym, worked out even just 30 minutes once, even if they just go to the gym once a day for 30 minutes every day of the week, you would realize how much power you actually gave other things. Other things don't make you the man. What make you the man or the woman or whatever comes from within, and that's the thing. Just I think society has pushed into us to outsource ourselves and detach ourselves from ourselves and put our personal power and ideology or another person or any addictions. If you try to get yourself out of it, it's funny how this works. When you're not living a bad lifestyle where you're drinking or smoking or anything like that, you realize how much friends you lose because you're not doing what everybody else is doing. You're doing something that's better for you. You're in the gym, eating clean, do what you need to be doing, living your best life, and not getting into any trouble. When you get more friends and you start to do more bullshit because it's highly promoted. It's the same thing. You start to agree with a lot more people when you have your external validation. Then you start to get along with more people because they feel the same. Because most lower level thinking people can't really think outside the box. They have to think the same way as everybody else does, But let's just say you unsub from like Pokemon or something like that, then the people that you're talking to with her, you have nothing in common, so they kick you out of every group of discussion. Because the thing is, to be healthy, you gotta go in for internal validation, not external. And you can't just do what everybody else does because it's a trend. Trying to follow all trends, you're gonna be miserable doing that the rest of your life. So, I would just cut the bullshit, cut all the addictions out. If you can get yourself off your meds, get yourself off your meds. Get in the gym, get in shape. Cut off external sources of validation if you have to, because you need to get yourself together. And, start putting the same value on others and everything else onto yourself.